Elden Ring Nightreign. Should you buy this game or should you not? Now, I put about 34 hours and beaten 4 of the main night bosses, or night beasts, whatever you call them, in this game so far, so I think I have a little bit of credential to give my review on this game. But yeah, in this video, I want to talk about this game and the things I like about it and the things I don't like about it, and yeah, let's just get into it. First of all, I want to start with my likes, and then I'll talk about my dislikes. But with the likes, I want to talk about the overall gameplay. Now, this is basically your Elden Ring, kind of like a DLC or kind of like a spin-off if you think of like in anime terms. But yeah, the overall gameplay is basically Elden Ring, Souls, Dark Souls, you know, but it gives you, with the new Executor, I keep messing the name up, Executor. There's an Executor class, and he has some kind of like a parry. It's kind of like a parry just like a Sekiro, so it kind of incorporates all the Soulsborne games up until now into one game, basically. So I think if you're a Soulsborne fan, you're really going to enjoy this game. Now, there are 8 main classes in this game, which are all pre-built. They have their own scaling and on their skills, and they have their own levels and everything, and their own skills and traits and attributes, and you basically have to try them all out and see which one you like best. Or you can try to get good with all of them, and I think they're all really great. I've played each and every class. My favorite one so far is probably the Duchess, which a lot of people don't like. She's kind of like an assassin, and she has a bloodborne dodge, and she's kind of really fast and quick, but she has very low health. But overall, I really enjoy the gameplay because you get to choose. Basically, you don't have to worry about creating your own class and taking all the time to create a character and build up the class like you had to do in Elden Ring, which is good for that type of game. But this is a very fast-paced battle royale. I hate to say the term battle royale, but it's kind of like a battle royale. So in terms of this kind of game, which is really fast-paced, I think it's a really good concept to have pre-built characters. One thing I really like about the gameplay is that they add in this skill system, which is basically has 2 skills at the bottom of your screen for each character. Each one has a different skill. There's like a mini skill that charges up fast, and it's kind of like, it could be a passive or a aggressive, or what's it called? Passive, aggressive, yeah, aggressive skill. And then you have one to the right side of it, which is like the main skill, which is a huge attack or like a huge res or revive or whatever. So I think that was really cool. That's a new touch into the Soulsborne franchise. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but I really like that addition to the game. So in terms of gameplay, basically it's just a really fast-paced Elden Ring with some Fortnite-style things to it. Not much else to say about the gameplay in this quick video. Number 2, graphics and art direction. So I want to talk about the graphics and art direction. So basically, the graphics are a little bit lower poly because it's not supposed to be like a super like AAA, really good graphics, amazing, blow your mind out, realistic graphics, right? It's just supposed to be like more about the gameplay. But what FromSoftware does best is art direction. And I always say art direction over graphics. And of course, well, first of all, it's gameplay over everything. Let's just clear that up. Gameplay over everything. But next is art direction. So what I mean by art direction is like the colors, the contrast, the complementary, the composition of each scene, and you know, the background, the foreground, and the whole direction of the art, basically. I think that is more important than the graphics in general. So having a lower poly count and a better direction of the cinematography, in my opinion, is just a better experience than having some realistic game with really bad graphics, or sorry, realistic game with really bad gameplay like Avowed or something. Or, I mean, I'm gonna bring it up, but Assassin's Creed Shadows sucked ass. Really good graphics though. Voice acting, there's not much to say about the voice acting, but that's another thing I liked about the game because I like all the voices of the characters in the game. I think they're called Nightfarers. Yeah, Nightfarers. So I liked all their voice actors, and I think they're really cool. Not much else to say about that. Oh, well, the lines that they read are really good. The writing is really good too, I think. Well, it's always really mysterious and hard to comprehend, as all Soulsborne games are. Moving on to the characters, I really like the incorporation of storylines. So basically, each character has their own storyline, and there's a journal you can go to and read like each page. There's like 8 pages per character. It's kind of a lot to read, but you can like go through it on your spare time and read it. But I really like how they have that, and I didn't expect this to be in the game, but there is a storyline of the game. It's not just a battle royale simulator like Fortnite. There is actually a storyline, a concrete storyline, and each character has their own thing called a remembrance. Basically, you go back in time. When you start a remembrance in the journal, you go back in time and relive their past, and that is basically their storyline. So when you complete that, there's like cutscenes, it unlocks new lore, there's really cool like there was a plot twist that I didn't expect. I thought that was really cool. So I thought the incorporation of a storyline in this hectic, fast-paced battle royale melee thing that is Elden Ring Nightreign, it was really cool. Music, dude, the music is obviously amazing. FromSoftware hits it out of the park every time. There's not much else to say about that. It's just really good. So going on to the battle royale, so it's not really, it's a battle royale-ish, but not that much, if you get what I'm saying. So basically, it's kind of like a Fortnite, but not really. It's really hard to explain this, but and you have to play it for yourself to understand. But it is really fast-paced, and you have to really haul ass. Like, you have to go all over the place looting, and it's not like building. You don't build stuff like in Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite actually, but I saw you build stuff. But you don't build stuff in this game. You just kind of go around and loot and level up and kill enemies and level up your weapons and stuff. So it's kind of like a battle royale, but not really. It keeps the traditional FromSoftware experience, which I think is really good. It's really hard to explain this point that I'm trying to say here, so just try the game for yourself and see what you think. I know you probably don't want to buy it because you hear it's like, oh, it's like a battle royale, it's like Fortnite, but I don't really want to play it. Whatever, but yeah, you should try it for yourself. Try it at least once. Let me know in the comments what you think. Night Beast boss fights, dude, these are really freaking fun. The only problem is that you do, like, each run basically takes 45 minutes about, and the last boss fight is about 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes depending on how well you do and how long it takes. But so there's walkbacks, right? So if you die, you have to redo the whole run, so it's like 30-minute walkbacks basically. But yeah, I think that the boss fights, the main boss fights, the Night Beast, I forget what they're called, Night Lord, I don't think it's the Night Lord, I think it's the Night Beast or main boss. Tell me in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think those boss fights are really freaking fun, and I'm really enjoying every one of them. I beat 4 out of 7 or 8 of them so far, and they're all really, really freaking hard. It is no joke. Like, the difficulty is there. Like, it is a FromSoftware game. It is not a Fortnite. It is a FromSoftware game. And you really have to communicate with your teammates. Like, you have to res, revive. Make sure you don't die, first of all, so you don't have to res and revive people. But yeah, you really have to communicate with your teammates, even if you don't have voice chat. You just kind of have to have a good synergy and chemistry with them. But yeah, it's really fun. I think every boss fight is extremely challenging, but it is so... The dopamine level is insane when you beat a boss. It's really cool. Basically, your classic Elden Ring experience. Okay, we have to talk about the trailer. Dude, I reacted to the video, links in the description below. Go check my full reaction out to the trailer, but they actually used Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. I didn't think they were gonna do that, but they used that song and made the trailer freaking badass. You have to check it out. Go check it out, links in the description below. I have to give that one of the good points because it's insane. I love it. Obviously, I can't play it here. I played it in my last video, but whatever. I demonetized immediately, copyright claim, but that's okay. But yeah, not in this video. So the game is only $40. I have to talk about this because it's only a $40 game. Like, you might as well just spend the 40 bucks instead of the $90 that they charge, you know, nowadays for games, and it's insane, the price. But unfortunately, it's not on Game Pass. Oh well, if you're an Xbox user. I have Game Pass. It wasn't on Game Pass, but yeah, 40 bucks. You know, whatever. It is what it is. It is really cheap compared to other games, so it's definitely worth it. You get your bang for your buck, basically. It is extremely addicting. Elden Ring Nightreign, you might think it's like very repetitive at first, but it is really like addicting. I can't stop playing. I've played 34 hours in like 4 days since it came out. It's insane. And that goes into the replayability of the game. Like I was just saying, like it might seem repetitive at first, but it is randomized. Like the map is the same, but the locations and enemies is all randomized. So I thought that was really cool. And it goes in with the replayability of the game. And there are like 7 main bosses and everything is different. There's also changing environments. It's really cool. A lot of new things, new lore to pick up. There's nothing like boring about the game in my opinion. Although I have been seeing a lot of people online saying that it's really repetitive, but maybe, but I don't think so in my opinion. Yeah, another thing I like is the difficulty, as I was saying earlier. Yeah, it's a FromSoftware game. Don't get me wrong. It's very freaking hard, dude. It's difficult, but it's fair. I really like the aspect of FromSoftware, like having it being really, really difficult, but once you overcome a difficulty, it really gives you a sense of accomplishment that's like out of this world, like with every FromSoftware game. But yeah, it teaches you to overcome difficulties. That's what Miyazaki's goal was, and I think he accomplishes it. Difficult, but fair. Now I want to talk about the dislikes. So, there are a few things. There are about 5 things that I don't like about this game, and I will talk about them. But first is the pacing. It feels like, as I was saying, it's 45 minutes per run. It feels really fast. Like, it feels really rushed, a little bit too rushed. Maybe, like, it's supposed to be fast, I get it, but if you could add like 5 more minutes to each day, maybe 5 or 10, I don't know. It's just a little bit more time to loot around and get some runes. I think that would be a little bit better experience, because I am having to find myself haul ass, because I'm like everybody's new to it. We have to figure out strategies, but we have to haul ass though. Like, you have to get going, man. It's insane. Like, you gotta go. Like, just run, bro. And there's a big sprint. There's a sprint mechanic, so it makes it easier to get around the map. But yeah, the pacing is a little bit too fast, in my opinion. Maybe instead of 45 minutes for a run, maybe make it take an hour or something. I don't know if they fixed this yet, because I beat the boss already for the second beast, but there was really bad RNG, really fucking bad RNG in the day 2 boss of the second Night Lord. And what I'm saying is, like, every freaking time that I would get to day 2 boss, it's a fucking ancient dragon. 5 times I've died to that thing, because nobody knows how to fucking defeat it on my team. When I get the bad team player, I get people who are incompetent. They don't know how to freaking fight a dragon. Come on, guys. But yeah, no, but the RNG is freaking ridiculous. And that guy just fucks you in the ass every time if you're not prepared. So I'd go like 40 minutes into a run, 5 times. 5 times in a row, I get a fucking ancient dragon for day 2 boss. What the fuck? It's like ridiculous. I don't know if they patched it or not. I hope they did. But holy frick, dude. Give me a freaking tree sentinel over. I'll take a tree sentinel over a ancient dragon any day, dude. Okay, I have to talk about this, but matchmaking is completely fine. I click matchmaking and I get in a match within like 2 seconds. Like, it's really quick for me. But I have to talk about networking issues. So I get into a match and boom, I'm like automatically knocked out of the thing. Like, and this has happened multiple times, and I think they're gonna patch this. It just came out, obviously. They gotta patch it. But yeah, there's some networking issues, and I'm not gonna really ding it that much for that, because it's a new game, just came out. But yeah, we gotta get that fixed. Come on, guys. On networking issues, I would get to a point where, like, I'm at the final boss. Like, we did the whole thing. We did the whole run. We're at the final boss. And boom, we just get kicked out of the game. Like, what? We just kicked out of the fucking game. Like, at the last boss. And this happened like twice in a row, and it really fucking pissed me off. So we gotta fix networking issues. Come on, guys. Okay, now this is like not about the game. Not a very bad about the game itself, but this is just on the player base. So players just freaking dip out mid-run and leave me alone. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, they could leave me with the Night Lord by myself, or they'll leave me with day 2 boss or day 1 boss. I mean, yeah, it's fun by yourself, but the thing is you can click multiplayer or single player. And if you click single player, it is reduced damage, and it's like, you get a free revive, and it's much more easier for one player. The difference is when you go to multiplayer and then people dip out, the thing doesn't reduce, the thing doesn't change. You still get the multiplayer difficulty. You still get the 3-player difficulty, even if you're playing by yourself. So you're completely fucked. And I freaking hate people who's like, oh, I died. I don't like these guys. I'm gonna dip out. So they just leave me. I'm like, okay, fuck you. I'll just do the fucking run myself. So I freaking beat. Oh, speaking on that, wait, I gotta rant on a player. I gotta rant on some players, dude. Recently, I was playing the archer dude, and we had the tree sentinel with the 3 guys, day 2 boss or whatever. There was a tree sentinel, and then both of them got knocked out. I'm like, fuck this. So I'm just like, shooting this guy. I'm dodging everything. And I finally freaking beat his ass. And I carried the whole fucking team. I carried the whole fucking team. I didn't revive them. Fuck them. I didn't revive them. I freaking beat the boss. I saved the day. Get good. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system because that was freaking ridiculous that day. Okay, last thing, a bad thing about the game is that there's no crossplay or no cross-platform play. What the fuck? Okay, so if your friend has a PS5 and I have an Xbox, or you have an Xbox and your friend has a PS5, you can't play together. What the fuck? It's 2025, AAA game. Come on, we got to get cross-platform. There's no reason. They didn't state a reason why there's no cross-platform play. It doesn't apply to me because I play by myself with randoms, but for people with friends, good luck. But yeah, that's it. Like guys, like that's my likes and dislikes. That was my review of Elden Ring. That was my review of Elden Ring Nightreign after 34 hours and 4 bosses down. I want you guys to try it out for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think. Play a run, play a couple runs, and let me know in the comments what you think the game is like for you. And I want to hear from both sides. I want to hear from new players and from experienced players. Oh, also, I think Elden Ring is a really good introduction to Soulsborne franchise. And the reason why I say this is because you're in a team and you're not by yourself. Like, you get to figure out the mechanics, and there's all bosses. They even have bosses from Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Like, they're all in the game. Like, in the day 1 or day 2 boss, they're randomized. So it's really cool. Like, you play through all of Elden Ring Nightreign, and you'll basically be prepared for Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring, to somewhat of an extent, though not fully. But yeah, I think it's a good introduction to Soulsborne franchise, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, go check out Elden Ring. Go check out Elden Ring Nightreign for yourself. It's only $40. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a lot of money, but not as much of a $90 game. Nintendo, I'm looking at you. $100 game, whatever the fuck you're trying to do. Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe. We also have memberships too. If you want to support me that way, go check out the join button on my channel page. We got memberships there, tier 1, 2, and 3. Forehead gang, join the Forehead gang. Big forehead, yes, and or it's just free to subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.